Hello and welcome to another Wednesday Wellness. So today we're going to talk about acupuncture points for facial tension. I've noticed a lot of patients coming in the office today are accumulating a lot of tension around their head and neck area and a lot of it around their jaw and their temporal area. And that can create headaches and it can create other side effects. The problem is that every time we have tension in our face, it affects the emotional part of our brain. And so the more tension we have, the more on edge we become and the harder it is for us to relax. So let's go through some of these. First of all, I have to give you a little acupuncture lesson. So these are acupuncture points, acupressure points, same thing. Here are a few that I pointed out here. You don't have to know the names for them. I didn't even label them because I don't want to confuse anybody. So here's how you find an acupuncture point. It's very simple. That they will be found in indentations. In other words, if we look at this one here, it's right above the pupil of the eye. That's above one of the sinuses. So what you do is just run your finger down your head there, and you'll find kind of an indentation where your finger falls right into. Not only that, when you do a little bit of pressure on it, it'll be sensitive. Like if you move your finger over, it won't be. If you hit that one point, you'll know because it's super sensitive. I've been doing this for so many years that my fingers just find it for me and I'm right on it anyways. The other thing is that it takes a little while to get to, but what you'll notice is because there's more sweat glands over an acupuncture point, when you glide over it, it's almost like it kind of sticks a bit. It doesn't, like the other skin glides, and then you'll just feel it's a little bit sticky over there. It has a connection directly with the nervous system. There's a thing called Hilton's Law that says that the nerves that supply things underneath the skin all supply the skin. So they're connected together. So when you're using acupuncture, you're actually stimulating the nervous system. So when we look at these points, these are the classic face points, and we'll go to the side of the face in a minute. But I just want you to get familiar with these points here because they're mostly master points. The one under your chin is a fairly major master point, and a little bit of stimulation like that helps to relax your jaw muscles, and we'll talk about your jaw muscles in just a second because that's the target of what we're going to do today. The other one is above, just below your nose, just above your top lip, and right in there. And they often use this as an acupuncture analgesic point to reduce pain in the teeth. And you can use that for later. Another major point is right in that indentation beside your nose there. And that's a great pain relieving point too. And the one right below your eyes is on the, not that you have to know, it's on the stomach meridian too. And this one's large intestine. But anyways, just below there, again, you'll find a spot there. These are actually good for sinus problems. So here, up here, here. And you can also do ones right beside the nose for sinus problems, but that's another story. So those are the points there. Now, what you want to do is you want to find those points. Say this one here, it's right on the bone, but it's still pretty tender. You hold that point, and you can stimulate it a little bit, or you can just hold on to it until the tenderness starts to dissipate. And that's good. And then again, the one here, that's a master point. The one underneath here. The points all around your eyes actually help your eyes. Sometimes when your eyes are blurry, if you just pull your skin back just a bit around your eyes, you can see clearer. And that's because the tension is causing your eyes not to focus very well. So we're going to relieve some of that tension. Another little trick is that a lot of these points are used in acupressure and acupuncture facelifts. It relaxes the muscles underneath there, so when it relaxes the muscles, it relaxes the fascial tissue. Now, fascial tissue is like connective tissue that's connected to the skin and to the muscles. So when the muscles are really tense, it pulls on that, and it can create tension in there. It can create lines and wrinkles and things like that if you're concerned about that. I kind of like them myself. Kind of lets me know that I've been through a lot and made it just this far in life. But anyways, so when you release the muscles around your face here, they become relaxed. And when they become relaxed, the tissue actually can fill up with more fluid as they're not being continually pulled. And when it does, your cheeks actually look a little puffier and the wrinkles will disappear to a certain degree. And if you do this continually every day, you'll look healthier. And that's mainly because you're bringing more circulation to your face and you're relaxing yourself, and your emotional brain is actually working better, feeling that, oh, we're happy today. So anyways, that aside, so here's how you do it. You can work on the front ones too. You can do a little stimulation here. This can be a morning routine for you. One here. You can do these both at the same time. Here. You can go to this one. Right here. Kind of that indent right there. You know, where your nose goes up right there and it ends right there, and then your skull comes down. So right in there, you feel that one. And then you can do these two here. Right there. Right one's a little more tender than the left. So just stimulate that on myself. Good. Good. And you can go to if you go about where the side of your eye is, there's a really good indentation there, and you can stimulate that, and that helps to relax the muscles around your eye, because you have these muscles all around your eye, which helps to relax your eyes, and you do much better with your vision. You get clearer on what you're seeing when you do that. So technique in acupuncture called Surround the Dragon. If you do this around your eyes, and then there's one right in here that I didn't put on there, very powerful point. Helps with, some people have trouble with their tear ducts. They don't create as much tears. So acupuncture point for that is right in here. So you can do those around your eyes. Helps to relax your eyes, helps to relax your face. And that's the front of the face. Now we're just going to go to the side, because this is important. Because here's where the muscle patterns are. So here's where the muscles, the temporal muscle here, the temporalis muscle here, it's along the side of your skull, and that's why it can feel pretty tense along there. So it comes in and it actually helps to close your jaw. So you have muscles much stronger that close your jaw than open your jaw. And this one here is one of the ones that closes your jaw. So when it really gets tense, you'll feel how tense that is. I'm pretty good because I've been working on myself quite a bit today. So you go around that muscle, and then you go to the next level. And what you'll do is you'll find your fingers will fall into these points, and it'll feel pretty tender in there. So when you do that, just a little bit of rubbing of the points, and then it starts to release them and they feel more comfortable. And that's good. And you can go on to the next one. And go on to the next one. I'll show you another magic technique in just a second. And one right back here. There's one right here, but there's one just a little bit farther back. Right in the mid-temple here, and that's a really good one. So that helps to relax this muscle that attaches into the jaw. Now, we're going to talk about this one major muscle in here called the masseter muscle. And that one gets really super tense. Pretty good today because I've been working on it. And so there's this called a zygomatic arch, but you don't have to know that. It's just this bone here where the muscle attaches here, and then the part of your jaw that opens up down here, it attaches here, so it can contract and close your mouth. And so the points are, you just follow along that bone right here, and you'll find, ooh, yeah, that's a tender spot. It was a lot more tender before, but you just do a little bit of a rub there until it starts to feel better. Then you can move on to the next one and the next one. So there's a number of points there. And then you can go along the bottom jaw. And again, you'll feel the muscles in there. You want to relax them. So just a little bit of stimulation, and then on to the next one, on to the next one. Now the big one is that this muscle right here, kind of bring your finger back and you go bingo. So you kind of point this direction right into that muscle, and you just hold that point just for a few seconds, and it'll be tender in the beginning, and then it'll start to relax. Nice and relaxed. Yeah. There we go. Really, really simple. So it helps to relax these muscles, relaxes your face, changes your brain's emotional perspective of what's going on. You can do a couple of them down in here, that big muscle here. Sternocleidomastoid, SCM we call it. But here's the trick. When these muscles are tight, check underneath the jaw here. Like underneath here, there's a muscle that goes down here and it helps to open your mouth. Just check along the underside of your mandible there, and you'll find some areas that are tender. And again, just where your thumbs sink into that point, just hold it for a few seconds and then go along the jaw all the way around, and then right to the point of your jaw there. And that's the points for your face. Now here's another one that I use a lot, and it is kind of a takeoff on what they call proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. So what you do is you, when your jaw's closed, you push up on the muscle here. You hold the muscle up, hold it up like that, and then when you open it, you actually stretch. So let me show you how you do that. Hold it. When you open it, you can actually feel the muscle stretching in there. So you can start really close to the bottom, open, go up a little bit higher, open, a little bit higher, open. And so what you're doing, you're stretching that whole muscle in there, getting more blood supply in there, relaxing that area. And there's a major nerve that comes out here called the trigeminal nerve that goes to your teeth. And sometimes you get fooled that you think you have a tooth problem when it's really just tension in the muscles in here. And good idea to check those when you do have pain in your teeth. So you can do that on both sides. And again, that is when your jaw's closed. So you're going to push up. So you're stretching the muscle here, and then you just open your mouth. And one more thing you can do is you can actually open your mouth and then take your jaw to the opposite direction. So you stretch it a little bit more in a little different direction. So open and down that way. And you can really feel the muscle stretch in there. Anyways, secret technique, important to use. So those things, go over this a few times and practice this, because there's other areas of the body that you'll use this on. It's just so invaluable. I use this every day in my office, and it's just magic. Thank goodness for all the years I've studied acupuncture and all my friends that do acupuncture. This isn't needle acupuncture. My friends that do acupuncture, they do it needle acupuncture. I don't do that. They do that. That's their forte. I stick to what I do the best and go to the acupuncturists for that. And I really recommend our local acupuncturists. They're all very, very good at what they do. And they can help your body restore its health, help your energetics come back again. And that's for another day. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, go to your local farmer's market. And here in Qualicum Beach, we've got the farmer's market. It opens 8:30 on Saturday morning. Get there, get your veggies. Hey, pick up some squash, some potatoes, put them away for the winter. Then you have all these local, organically grown, amazing vegetables. And don't forget, there's the Arrington market out there too. A lot of my good friends out there, farmers out there, got to go out there and get some good food for you. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.